Hey there guys, Mike Graham here, Senior Partner at SME Skills Academy. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is touch points. Touch points with your prospects in the sales process, right? The sales process is, in a sales terminology, is that journey that we take our prospects on from prospects into clients, right? Touch points are very much how many times you are interacting with that prospect to get them to make a buying decision, getting them to say yes, getting them to say no. What you don't want is you don't want the maybe, right? Maybe is just too undecisive. You want a yes or you want a no, okay? And IBM did a study a couple of years ago where they said on average, give or take, right? A prospect takes up to 13 touch points before they make a buying decision. Think about that. 13 touch points. That could be emails, texts, calls, meetings, but 13 actions where you're constantly interacting with them to get them to make a buying decision. And the average SME in their sales journey, the average, right? And it's a very sweeping generalization, but the average SME doesn't do more than 4 touch points or 5. How crazy is that? How insane is that, right? How much business are we leaving behind? And in times of Corona, in times of COVID-19, you need to really be on top of your touch points because the reality is there's already a lot of uncertainty. People are already a little bit, what's going on, right? And they should be. The reality is for you to insert that confidence and that attitude of we can do this together with the prospect. The only way you're going to do that is by having regular touch points, regular interactions, and regular contact to get them to make that buying decision. Like I said, it's not about getting the person to say yes. It's about getting them to say yes or no, but just make a decision. Does that make sense? So the reality is you've got to think about your sales process at the moment, and however long it is, and you've got to think, what are my different touch points in here to get the person to interact with you? So there's different types of touch points. You've got obviously the classic follow-up, which is, how are we doing with the proposal, etc. You've got a value add touch point. A value add touch point is the most effective one because it could be something like an article, a blog, an introduction. It could be anything, right? But the value add touch points are very, very useful. It could also be the third type of touch points that you can create is you can create like a side, obviously you've got your main deal that you're working on, but you could create a side project. For example, at the moment, what we're doing is we're working with a lot of clients, not pro bono, but we're working for them on little deals that they're working on and trying to coach them through those deals so that they can convert those deals. But in the process of us doing that, our touch points are regular, and then we're coming back for the main program or consultancy service that we're trying to sell to them in the first place. So 3 types of different touch points you want to be making. Obviously your classic follow-up, your value adds, and then some sort of little side project. But the key point is, guys, right now, you want to make sure you've got your touch points properly lined up, you know what the point of them is, you know what the focus is, and you get your prospects to the next stage. Guys, listen, the month of May, we're going to be talking a lot about sales process. We actually have a conference next week where we're going to be talking about sales process. So listen, tune in on that. Have an amazing start to May. Have a great week. My name's Mike. The company's SME Skills Academy. And when sales matter, we deliver. Bye for now.